Guys, welcome to Brand X Reviews. Today I'm just going to be talking briefly about the DC Cinematic Universe and some of the developments that have come about in the last 24 hours. Now, the day I'm recording this, it's the 20th of January 2016. Last night in America, something aired on American TV, obviously, called Dawn of the Justice League, sorry. And it was basically a 20-minute special that featured a lot of the actors and some of the directors that are going to be involved in some of the upcoming films in the DC Cinematic Universe. So it was also presented by Kevin Smith as well, who is a famous film director. He did Clerks and a few other things, and he's quite well known as being a bit of a comic book geek, just like the rest of us, but he kind of gets a lot of the inside scoops on a lot of these things. But yeah, so it was something that aired last night, and it was about 20 minutes long, and it featured a lot of new footage, but also a lot of new information as well about some of the stuff that's going to be coming out in this franchise. Now, just to be clear, because a lot of people don't seem to get this, a lot of casual film goers, understandably, this DC Cinematic Universe is specifically, at this moment in time, it's just Man of Steel, which was the 2013 film with Henry Cavill as Superman. The second film in this franchise is going to be Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, which isn't a direct sequel as such. It kind of is, but it's not Man of Steel 2 as such. It's kind of going down a different route to a lot of other film franchises, such as Rocky, for example. Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3. This is kind of spinning off. Imagine even Rocky isn't doing that. They're doing Creed, so case in point. But that's the second film anyway, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. The third film is going to be The Suicide Squad. The fourth film is going to be Wonder Woman, and that's out next year. So this feature, this 20-minute feature, was talking a lot about that, but also beyond that as well. And again, just to be clear, this film franchise covers those films that I've just talked about. Doesn't include the Green Lantern film with Ryan Reynolds from 2011, thank God, because that was a terrible film. It doesn't include the Dark Knight trilogy. Again, thank God, not because they were bad films, they were awesome films in my opinion. That's one of my favourite trilogies, but the tone of those films would not really fit. You wouldn't have Superman in that world. So those three films are self-contained, they don't count. So if you're confused as to why there's a Joker in this, well, it was Heath Ledger's Joker. It's not. It's a different character completely. Well, not completely because it's a Joker, but you know what I mean. It's a different franchise, a different universe. Just like 60s Batman wasn't set in canon with the Dark Knight trilogy. So that's basically what we're talking about here. And again, another kind of disclaimer to this: it doesn't count the TV stuff. So TV programs like the Green Arrow, and also Flash and Gotham and Supergirl, none of those count. They are the TV side of things. Unlike Marvel, who have a TV side of their cinematic universe that is canon with their films, so they do crossover sometimes. DC haven't done that yet, and I don't think they're going to do that either. They're not just following suit with Marvel in a lot of ways, which is good on them, you know. So, what we saw in this special was a few things about Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. Nothing majorly new. A lot of the footage they showed is stuff that's already been seen. Had a few interviews, brief snippets, things with Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck and Zack Snyder, who's directing this film. I think the main exciting thing about this feature was the Suicide Squad stuff. It showed the new trailer, which I'm sure you've seen online by now. It's on YouTube.
Let's go save the world.
I can't wait to show you my toys.
It kind of got into some details with that, so that looks really good. I'm really looking forward to the Suicide Squad film. I think that's probably going to be a more enjoyable time in the cinema, whatever that means. Interpret that how you wish, but I think that's going to be more entertaining, more fun film than Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. I could be wrong, but that's kind of the vibe that I get from this. Now, the Suicide Squad, if you don't know exactly what that is, very briefly, it's just a team of villains, I guess, that are kind of put together, similar to the film The Expendables, where they're kind of sent on a death mission, basically. Whatever that mission is in Suicide Squad, I don't know. They could be going after the Joker, for example, or it could have something to do with it, or that could be a side thing. I tend to think, based on the poster that we've seen, that the Joker is going to be some kind of target, because if you look on this new poster, you can see that Jared Leto's Joker is kind of in almost a crosshairs, I guess, on this. I don't know if that's intentionally symbolic or what, but it's kind of, it seems to me like almost like he's the target in this film, what they're going after, which would be interesting because Harley Quinn being his lover, that would be a great kind of conflict for her, and a great kind of plot point, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out in the film anyway. That's just one theory. The thing I love about trailers like this is it just gets us asking so many questions, and you can break down. I mean, the people have done entire trailer breakdowns of this thing. There's so many things you can kind of look at in it. Things you even see just for a split second just prompt, massive conversations. It's always the case. So, if you haven't seen the trailer, seriously check it out. It's awesome. They've kind of done what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy. Not just the film, but again, the trailer of Guardians of the Galaxy. Putting music from the 70s that we all know and love in there, because it gives us something that we can kind of recognise, something that is familiar, so it's kind of safe when they put these trailers together and put that kind of thing in there. Because like Guardians of the Galaxy, we didn't know who they were. It wasn't even obvious that this film was even set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. When it came out a couple of years ago, people like, Guardians of the Galaxy, what are they? Who are they? Not interested. It could be any other kind of space, sci-fi, humour film that comes out. But throw something in there that we recognise, a bit of 70s music, kind of gets you, it pulls you in a little bit. And of course, we've done that with Suicide Squad trailer. They've used the Bohemian Rhapsody song from start to finish in the trailer. It doesn't play the whole song, it's quite a long song, but the 2.5 minute trailer from start to finish has the Bohemian Rhapsody music playing pretty much constantly through it. So it's something that if you don't know who the Suicide Squad are, or you don't even realise when you watch this that it's set in the same universe as Batman and Superman, the DC Cinematic Universe, you've got this song that you really love, and that kind of reels you in an entertaining way. So even the DC Cinematic Universe aside, it looks like a great film. So people that haven't even seen the others might not even be interested in the others can still go see this and enjoy it. So I think they really have got something quite special. I think Suicide Squad is going to be a very special film, and I just know this Halloween you're going to have people dressed up like any one of these characters. Hell, I might even do it myself. But yeah, I think it's going to be one of those things. I think that the Jared Leto Joker is going to kind of be the new trendy thing. Just like in 2008 and kind of a couple of years after that, a lot of people getting dressed up like the Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker. It's kind of the cool thing. After a while, it got a bit kind of cliche and like, oh, another one kind of thing. But I think for now, this year, we're going to see a lot of that. And a lot of attention-seeking girls dressing up quite like Harley Quinn, which, I don't know. We'll see how that kind of plays. But no, seriously, I'm very enthusiastic about this Suicide Squad film. I think it's got a lot of potential. Now, one thing I'm fairly concerned about, kind of moving on in this special, it kind of got into the Wonder Woman stuff, and I'm not saying it's going to be a bad movie. I'm hoping it's going to be a great movie. I think it kind of has to be a great movie because the main actress they've got in this role, and I've said this before, isn't someone that has shown us that she can act. Maybe she's had undergone a lot of acting lessons and will be able to pull a performance that is quite good or even at least manageable. But so far, Gal Gadot, the actress, hasn't really shown us a lot of acting skills. She's just been a pretty face, and not just in previous films, but. And again, this might not be her fault. It might just be the way it's been presented to us. But if you watch any of these trailers for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice that she's in, because she gets presented first to us in that film before she gets the Wonder Woman film next year.
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
We haven't heard a line of dialogue from her, and that's kind of reason for concern. Because if she can't act, then how's the film going to work? Then again, look at Red Sonja, for example. A very well-loved film. Some say guilty pleasure. I don't even say that. I say it's a good film. It's a guilty pleasure, let's be honest. But, Bridget Nielsen, the actress, was she a good actress? Well, she wasn't terrible, but she wasn't great. But the film was awesome, and she was good in it as well. So sometimes, you don't have to be Helen Mirren, you don't have to be Meryl Streep. to be an enjoyable female actress to give an enjoyable performance. So I'm sure whatever they do with it, it's up to the film director to get the most out of that actress. And if they can do that, if they can put a great film together, have some of the other actors and actresses in this film be great as well. Chris Pine, for example, good actor, very good actor, he's in this. I think it can work. So I'm optimistic, but a little bit concerned about her. But we'll see, like I say. And if she is good in the film, I'm not going to eat my words. I'm just saying at this point in time, we haven't seen any evidence of that. And we have seen plenty of her, but we haven't heard a line of dialogue. So make of that what you will. Now beyond that, after all that stuff, we're going to have other things as well. Characters that may in fact be introduced in any of these films that are coming out. But they're going to get their own films as well, from what I understand. Aquaman, The Flash, played by Ezra Miller. Aquaman's being played by Jason Momoa. And also Cyborg, played by Ray Fisher. Now, none of this is new news. A lot of this was announced back in late 2014, so well over a year ago, and I did a video on it at the time. So nothing really new there, but they kind of covered them and had some interviews with the actors, all those actors, Jason Momoa, Ezra Miller and Ray Fisher, in this special as well, and they were talking about the characters of theirs that you're going to see. Now, they also mentioned a Green Lantern, but there's no actor cast for that yet, and they haven't really said quite which Green Lantern it's going to be, because there's a few different ones. It's not just Hal Jordan. So we kind of see how that works. They did kind of say in this, he's going to be coming into it later, so I think he's going to be one of the later ones, so by the point he comes into it, Green Lantern, you will already be familiar with The Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman, and all the other characters that they're bringing into this. And they showed us a bit of concept artwork as well for some of those films. Well, they kind of showed it, and I'm assuming that is concept art for the films, not just kind of generic character portraits. But like I say, you can check this thing out. I'm sure it's on YouTube already. Dawn of the Justice League. That's the name of this feature that I'm talking about here. So check that out. What else can I really say? That was pretty much what was covered. So I'm very optimistic about this film franchise. Like I say, to date, there's only one film in this, and it came out 3 years ago. That was Man of Steel. They've bided their time. They haven't rushed into making other films. They kind of did. They announced this Batman v Superman film before it was even called that officially. It was supposed to be coming out last year, 2015, but it got delayed a couple of years ago. Early 2014, they announced next year, 2015's Batman v Superman has been delayed. It's now coming out in 2016, so that we can fully realise our vision of the film, which is a great idea, because if they rushed it, it wouldn't have had half the stuff in that we're going to see now. Batman would have been a much lesser character in it, from what I understand. A lot of the stuff that they did with delaying it was flesh that character out more, get more of him in the film, and make it equal footing for both characters, Batman and Superman. So what we're seeing there is going to be quite something. Hopefully, anyway. It looks awesome, it really does. I think it's been a bit of a mistake because of the marketing. I think they've kind of shown a bit too much. Like showing the resolution of Batman and Superman, which we knew was going to happen. Don't get me wrong, we knew that was going to happen, but we didn't need to see it in the trailer. It was too soon. It was like showing the ending of a film at the beginning of the film, which you can only really do if the film is Memento, a Christopher Nolan film. Otherwise, yeah, it's too soon. We know it's coming, just don't show us it too soon. Don't show us it in a trailer. It's a big mistake, guys. Anyway, right, I've rambled. So that's it. DC Cinematic Universe is getting pretty much continued in March with that next film, Batman v Superman. Then in August we've got Suicide Squad, and then next year we've got Wonder Woman. Again, the TV stuff doesn't fit in with this, so we're going to see a Flash character, but it's not the Flash that you know and love, if you love the TV show that's currently in its, second or third series? I don't know. I don't follow the TV stuff. That's just me. So I'm going to leave it there. BrandXReviews.com, that's the website. If you want to follow us, I'll be doing more updates, more videos. Follow us on social media, because the Facebook page seems to be getting more posts at the moment than any of the other stuff I do. So if you want regular updates on this, follow us on social media. Some information coming up on other stuff that we're on as well. So for now, I'm just going to leave it there and say thank you very much for watching. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just so you know, for more news, reviews and retrospectives, you can like our page on Facebook, simply called Brand X Reviews. But as well as that, you can also subscribe to us on YouTube via this video. You can also bookmark our website, which is brandxreviews.com, which is pretty much a central hub for everything that I've just mentioned. So check that out and we will see you next time. Thank you very much.